If only I could join you there in the air, floating free without a care. I wish I could fly and see things with a different eye. I would fly so very high and touch the sky and never have to ask why it is that I can't fly.
Hey everyone, I am 22 Tiger Dude, and I'm here to review the SpongeBob episode, The Sponge Who Can Fly, requested by Tie-Dye 36. The Sponge Who Can Fly is about when SpongeBob, he's just enjoying another jellyfish day at Jellyfish Fields, and so when he sees them fly, he just wants to fly, and he wants to become one of the jellyfish. So he just finds a device to make to fly with the jellyfish. He soon makes, hey, my poster actually shows it, but look, he has these pants right here, and these pants over here make him fly. And instead of him following his dreams, he's just doing favors for everyone, and he's being taken advantage because, well, the sponge is too nice. I'm going to be honest because it is my own opinion, but I do not enjoy this episode, and I'm sorry to say it, everyone. If you're one of the people that hates this episode, I completely understand, no arguments. But if you're one of those people that love this episode, completely understand, no arguments there. So love it, hate it, I will understand, I won't argue about it. I'm just going to go, okay, I understand. And this is not a good episode, but it's not a terrible episode either. In my opinion, this episode is actually half and half. Like, half of the episode was very enjoyable, half of the episode was bad, it was irritating. Let me go ahead and start with the positives, and then I'll go to the negatives. Alright, so the positives of this episode were a couple of musical numbers that SpongeBob sang, such as the one in the beginning, the short musical number he sang in the beginning. It was very catchy, it's very well done. And the musical number he sang at the end of the special, it's just so wonderful, and it's one of the best musical numbers of SpongeBob, in my humble opinion. These gags with SpongeBob trying to fly, like for example, there was this one scene where he was in a bat suit and they had his butt showing, and he's like, yeah, I can feel it. It was kind of wrong, but it was extremely outrageously hilarious. Just every attempt SpongeBob tried to do to fly but failed, it was all around hilarious. And the fact that he had these pants right here to fly, it was just so hilarious. Well, there were some enjoyable elements to this episode. The animation is very well done. I love the fact that SpongeBob wanted to follow his dreams to go flying with the jellyfish. I just really, really enjoy that aspect. And the episode does have a satisfying ending, which is very well done. And by ending, I don't count the patchy scenes. I mean the actual special. Okay, I think I said all the positives. Now let's get to my negatives with this episode. The reason why it's not so good. My negatives with this episode is everyone being such a jerk to SpongeBob. The poor sponge. This sponge right here. He's trying to follow his dream. But what does everyone do? They get mad at him for trying to follow his dream. Create a riot, chase after him. It was stupid. It was horrible. It was irritating. And not only that, but they took advantage of him. They asked him to do all these favors. When Sponge was trying to go follow his dream, everyone, all around, everywhere, they just keep coming to him, asking for favors. And plus, there were scenes that just felt choppy. As for the patchy scenes, it was just filler. Like literally, this special itself does not start until after the first 7 minutes. The first 7 minutes of the episode was patchy. After that, that's when the special actually started. It took them that long to start the special. So it's technically not even a 20-minute special whatsoever, and that's really, really irritating right there. But the patchy scenes, they were somewhat enjoyable, but they were filler, and I feel like the episode could have been maybe a bit better if it was longer, if the patchy scenes were shorter, or better yet, no patchy scenes at all. But don't get me wrong, I did laugh a few times in the patchy scenes, but it's just filler overall. Just how the people at Bikini Bottom still didn't respect SpongeBob in the end. Spoiler alert, you know who they were sad for? His pants. They were not sad for him. They were sad for his pants, and those stupid idiots had a funeral just for those pants that exploded because they got Old Man Jacobs to go in the cannon and pop the pants out and make SpongeBob fall down. You know how irritating that was? But then, after that horrible scene, that's when the episode had a satisfying conclusion, when the jellyfish were all helping SpongeBob up. SpongeBob singing his beautiful, wonderful musical number, making me happy again immediately, and then dropping off back at his home. And it did have a funny scene with Patrick flying away. So, the episode overall, it has its good, it has its bad, it's half and half. And do I rewatch the special? I'll rewatch the special, except I own the DVD for it, so what I'll do is just sometimes fast forward to the good scenes, skip the bad scenes, and just watch all the good scenes. But I do have to sadly rate this episode overall, so I'm giving The Sponge Who Could Fly a 5 out of 10. It's not good, it's not terrible, it's half good, half bad though, making it into one mediocre, disappointing special. Subscribe to my channel. Comment to give me your thoughts on the SpongeBob episode. Like and share this video. I hope you enjoyed this, and don't forget that I will always have